Hi guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the point. I'm gonna make this video as informal as possible because um, I think those are the best videos. Just to lay it down as it should be laid down. Right. The reason I'm shooting this video is to avail us of an opportunity that's been out there now for I think 27 years. I came across the opportunity 10 years ago. 10 or 11 years ago now. I can't quite remember. I think it was 2008. So we're talking 11 plus years ago. And, at the time, my daughter was just a year old. She's 12 today. And one of the reasons why I didn't continue in the business was that I had a young family. I was spending a lot of time on the business rather than on nurturing my young family at the time. Okay, so I didn't last very long in business. I think about a year or so. I did gain some traction, but after a while, pressures of life and all whatnot, got distracted. Eventually, I quit. Now, the person who introduced me to the business, his name is Douglas, or Dog for short. He prefers to be called Dog. Now, he started in 2008, I believe, or late 2007. By the time I met him, he had been in the business for a few months. About a year later, he started making, I think it was £3,000 a month within his first 7 months, if I remember correctly. Okay, I would need to confirm this from him, but yeah, those of you who are interested in meeting him would meet him tomorrow or every Wednesday. We'll put it that way. I'm saying tomorrow because this is the first video I'm going to be shooting for this event, and meetings are held every Wednesday in Manchester. I will send the link attached to this video. Okay, so number one, there's an opportunity to meet up with Douglas. Douglas is still in the business 11 years later. Douglas is now one step away from being the senior vice president of this company. Okay, so we're talking, I don't know how much he's making now. As at 7-8 years ago, he was on £1,000 a day. 7 or 8 years ago. I met Douglas for the first time in 10 years last week, Wednesday. Today, it's the 14th of January 2020. I'm shooting this video. So Douglas is now in a position to help you one-on-one. Now we're talking about someone who's probably making £3,000 to £4,000 every single day. That's my estimation. I haven't asked him. Okay, so he's certainly making a lot more than he was making 7 years ago, because he's one step away from being senior vice president in the company. What else do I want to say? He's going to train you. One of the best ways to get from where you are now to where you need to be is to be mentored by someone one-to-one, someone who has been where you want to go to. If you don't do anything about the opportunity, 10 years is going to come and go, and you're going to be in the same place you were 10 years previously, or today, if you like. That's exactly my situation right now. There's hardly any business opportunity I haven't tried. And I'm not going to blame the situation or my situation today on that business opportunity. The problem was me. So when you find that you're not making progress in any area of your life, and other people are making progress in that area, who is the common denominator? You. So you have to work the business if you want the business to succeed. It's that simple. This business is a numbers game. The more people you speak to, the more people you contact, the more money you're going to make. I did door-to-door sales a few years ago in the Moston area. And most of the people who I signed up to this company, I don't want to mention their names here, most of them are still with the company today. Because of inertia, they're not going to go out shopping for cheaper deals. The company also made sense of providing smart meters. This was a new thing at the time. This was 3 years ago. Smart meters had just been introduced into the country. So people were changing their supplier to this other company because they were a step ahead in this business, in the smart meter industry. And most of those customers, There are at least 100 that I introduced to this company in my area, my local area alone. Most of these customers are still with this company. Now, this company paid me a salary, or well, I won't call it a salary. I didn't get paid until I got them customers. But today, I'm not getting paid from those customers that I brought this company. I'm not being paid. And I thought about it last week. I thought, what if I was working for this current company that I'm about to do business with? And those customers I brought in 2, 3 years ago, most of them are still with this company. I would have been earning a residual income from those customers today. I wouldn't have needed a 9 to 5 or so-called 9 to 5 job today. Okay, so I'm shooting this video because I really want to help people. And you see, Douglas is going to train you one-on-one. I'm going to do some training as well. But Douglas handles things the way, according to what the company says, so the company structure. There's a step-by-step process. Now, once you're done with that training with Douglas, remember that Douglas has got over 10 years experience in this business. So I would strongly suggest that to begin with, that you should stick with him. Stick with us to begin with. He may not have the time to train every single one all the time one-on-one. He may not have that time to give you 100% attention, because don't forget that, obviously I didn't tell you this, but he has thousands of customers all over the world. Thousands of business associates all over the world. That's how he's able to make the kind of living he's making with his wife, Susan. Okay, so I think the opportunity is £478. Got to be upfront with that as well, because people talk about mirror image. Well, forgive me, I'll try and edit that so that it appears the right way around before the video. But at the moment, that's a mirror image that's over there. Like I said, Douglas and his wife Susan, who are both in the health sector, came across this opportunity nearly 12 years ago. And I just remembered something that Susan said last week to me when I met her at Holiday Inn in Manchester with Douglas. She said, having had over 30 years experience as a nurse, her retirement was going to be £400 a month. £400 a month. What is she going to do with 400 quid every month for the rest of her life? She's got 7 or 8 grandchildren already, and both of them. 7 or 8 grandchildren already. You know, at that stage in your life, you want to see your grandkids, you want to travel the world. 400 quid a month, not a week, a month as retirement. So, see, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, if you don't take action now, your situation 5, 6, 10 years from now will be exactly the same as it is now. You're still going to be in your 9 to 5 or your 12-hour shift, your night shift, your day shift, whatever it is, 4 on, 4 off. You know, you're still going to be there if you don't take action. So the final thing I'm going to say, I've got experience in digital marketing. So I've got some experience online. I've been able to attract about 400 people to my business. And this was 7, 8 years ago. I had a blog. I had an attraction marketing system that attracted customers to you. And what this system does is that it tailor makes your adverts to people who are already interested in the product or service that you have to offer. Okay, now, how do I explain this now? If, say, you've been shopping at Tesco, say, for the last 5 years. Tesco has your details. You've been using your card each time you shop. So Tesco can now second guess what items you're going to purchase on a particular day of the week, because you've been doing that. You've gotten into the habit most times without even realizing. Okay, so you've gotten into the habit of doing this year in, year out, day in, day out for the last 5 years. So they have a blueprint of you already, you know. So they're able to predict what you're going to buy next to a certain level of accuracy, obviously, but 90% accuracy is not far-fetched. So what do? They provide you these goods and services upfront. They put them in front of you. You would have heard about cookies on the internet, where you look for an item and you're surprised that those items that you've searched for are now following you around the internet. Why is that? because Google or YouTube or whatever search engine you're using, what's the other one now? I forgot, Bing, have noticed that you've been interested or you've expressed interest in a certain certain goods or services. So they're following you around. And if you're a customer who has actually bought that good, those goods or services, you're more likely to buy again. So these are things that I will teach you. You can segment your customers, you can segment your audience. So this is not just a family and friends business. I'm sending this first video out to my close friends and some family as well, But long term, if you want to build a long-term successful business, this is not a business to just pitch to your family and friends. You need to go out into the world, and that is where I come in. With Douglas's, with family and friends, start with them first. Follow Douglas's training. With me, I will help you. I'm going to hold your hands, okay, for a few months. I'm not going to give any specific timeline now because I had ideas. I thought about maybe 12 months, work with you for 12 months. But I don't want to make any promises that I may not be able to keep. But I do know that for at least 3 months, I'm going to hold your hand to make sure that you hit the ground running. If it means I have to send you some of my customers so that they can jump on your team and help build your business, I'm going to do that for you. Okay? Right, so I'm going to stop the video here. I thought I was going to write some more stuff on that, but I don't think there's any need to. The meetings, like I said, is on Wednesday evenings at 6:30 p.m. at the Holiday Inn on Oldham Road. I'm going to post a link with the address details so that you can join us on every Wednesday. This is my first video, so the next training is Wednesday, the 15th of January, 6:30 p.m. Right, it'll be great to see you guys there, and you get to meet Douglas. Ask him any questions that you have in your mind. Like I said, I have to be upfront. That's the cost, although it's free for 1 week. So when you get there, you're going to meet other like-minded people who came in last week. In fact, there was a guy who came in last week, and before we left the hall, he had signed up, I think, 2 or 3 customers. So he's making money already, so he's from his next paycheck, something is going to be coming into his business. And then gradually he would build a team over time, over the next few weeks, over the next few months. He builds a team. Most of those people would stay. Most of them would stay as customers. So while they're using their telephone, they're using their internet, they're using their gas and electric, you get paid a residual income. If they're spending £20 a month on their mobile bill, you get paid, I think, 10%. Don't quote me on this. These are not the exact figures, but you get something, a residual income. Imagine getting a residual income from 100 customers from just your phone. You don't need to do anything. Each time they pay their bill, you get a percentage. That's how the company works. Okay? I'm going to end this video here. Been shooting. This has been on for 13 minutes now. I don't want to keep it too long. Or rather, I want to keep it short and sweet and interesting. All right, thank you for watching this video. It was meant to be scripted, a little bit more scripted than this, but I think I do better when I just pour my heart out, as it were. Tell you as it is. Okay? All right, I shall hopefully see you tomorrow, Wednesday, the 15th of January. If not, every Wednesday at the Holiday Inn. You get to see Douglas face to face. Not many people have the opportunity because he's a very, very busy man. All right. Thank you. Bye for now.